Just off of Centennial Olympic Park Drive at the home of the Falcons since 1992. It's the Georgia Dome here in downtown Atlanta. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the New York Giants and the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everybody. I'm Brandon Gaudin here in the booth with, as always, Charles Davis. Charles, a lot of times in the open, we focus on quarterbacks, running backs. What about the tight ends in this one? Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it
fuel and feed you momentum-wise going forward, partner. That's exactly how it's supposed to react, and that's what you'll see in the Falcons locker room in the entire offseason. They'll talk about finishing, unfinished business, things of that nature. But we have seen where teams have not recovered from it. Remember the Rams? They got to a Super Bowl, got beat by the Patriots, didn't get back there again. The Broncos in 2013, #1 offense, #1 scoring offense. They didn't get back in 2014, but they did.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 55 yards. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up...
As the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here.
Let's go! Blue 58!
They'll set up to throw. Dancing to his left. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Let's go!
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got time in the pocket. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He got 29 yards that time. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness.
It's on 3rd down. They'll look to throw.
This guy carrying the ball, your eyes are going to direct your feet, and you're hoping they carry you to the open space.
Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. Surveying the field. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Call it a long.
We talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah,
runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. They control.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Falcons. Their dangerous wide receiver, 39 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it.
Manning going to try and throw on 3rd down. Quick throw, that's complete on the inside slant. 7 yards there. Good. Manning now on 1st down. Room here to run. And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it. And the Falcons grab it. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. On play action, it's Manning. He's got time. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That one goes for 36 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down, Manning. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. To get your thoughts just on the landscape of the offseason for each of these teams. Super Bowl in the rearview mirror, but so much going on. People look at the draft a lot. But there's a lot more that goes into the offseason for these front offices, is there not?
It certainly is, and even before we get to the draft, you start with the combine, that's held in Indianapolis every year, around to different teams. So your team's starting to take a little bit of shape there, free agency, because then the draft's coming up. You're trying to put your team together with new draft picks, have everyone start to move in one direction, and then you have the OTAs and minicamps. We get to see them on the field for the first time, and we start to get a better idea of how these teams are going to look when the fall begins. Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Falcons have broken our tie. Didn't have anything downfield. Swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. In our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell
the kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up. And analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Manning. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this one just shy of the on a very good matchup. Throwing now is Manning. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. It'll be a pickup. Manning now on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get this one down near the on 3rd and long. It's Manning. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Reception so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least a...
Now hold everything here. We head toward halftime. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Now hold everything.
Went out in the second half. So here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Falcons come out on 3rd and 4. Michael Vick hitting on the pass into coverage. And he'll win the sprint to the end zone. The Falcons go up by 3. Falcons have it at the 25. Screen pass will be completed here. And this 4-play drive goes for a touchdown. That takes the lead up to 7. 1st and 10. Here we get a quick pass and completion. And it's going to end up going for a gain of 37.
Separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will finally catch him, but not. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Their big tight end from 8 yards out. And the Falcons will extend their lead. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Play drive, and the Falcons score to cap it off. On first down, Manning. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And down he goes. That wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Touchdown, Giants! Their big-bodied receiver, his second touchdown of the night. And the Giants have got it back to a one-score game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar.
From the last time out, let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 11 on the gain there. And it'll give the Falcons a first down.
I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Steps away to his left. And some space here. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll get 17 yards there. And the Falcons are going to get a first.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
And this is going to be incomplete. 6 DBs in the game. Throwing is Manning on third down. He's got time in the pocket. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And now that brings up 4th down there.
Can't find him, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Taken from just outside the 30. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They do get... They'll run it now out of the gun. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on E. Now they'll throw it with Manning. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And down he'll go at the 20. Manning now on first down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before.
That's exactly what he got done there.
From midfield, here's Manning. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And a nice pitch and catch. They go play action here on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver, 32 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness. Throw makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just third and in.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got time. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gardens get together.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Sometimes your hand gets into the wrong place.
Forced out to his left. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Falcons have broken our tie.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Manning again here on 2nd and 10. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets
with proficiency.
So here, the men in charge are going to be looking at whether or not the receiver had possession of the ball as he went out of bounds.
And they have to make sure that the receiver got both feet down in bounds as well.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 300.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
There it goes. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Being chased out left. And avoids the contact by sliding. They'll get 19 yards there. And it'll give the Falcons a 1st down. Time for a break. Here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. And a short gain there down to the 37. He's back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now, and they're going to speed things up here. Back to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Back to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. To the right side. Back to throw. Manning. That's caught at the 3. It'll be here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Manning. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over. Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.